Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to our Rethramis Adventurer's Tome Completion Guide. Today we're going to be covering the cooking collectibles that you can find within the continent of Rethramis. Now don't be confused, these are not crafting ingredients that you need to find in order to practice a trade skill or something. It's just another little piece of completionist content, but it's not quite as straightforward as the Vistas. And there's also going to be a few that we have to take to a vendor in order to receive the unlockable item. So let's get right into it. All right, and the first ingredient that we're going to need to pick up here is right here in Prideholme. It's actually sold by the potion merchant Vita, so we're just going to buy that, use it real quick, and head off to our next location out in the Rethramis border. And arriving, we're just going to head south right outside of the gates, and the first location is right here on the ground behind the guard. You're going to mount up again real quick, and the third location is also within the Rethramis border. We're going to head through the graveyard, jump over the cliff here, and it's just a short stretch right over here. Kill anything around it first, just so that they don't aggro you and knock you out of using the location or searching the location. And there we go. We've got it right there. We're just going to use that. Now head back to Prideholme for number 4. Optionally, you could always do this right after visiting the potion merchant as well. It's going to be a straight shot down south to the farm. There's really no other reason to come here other than for a few secrets. And right there's the 4th ingredient. All right, and now up to Log Hill. Head to that center triport. We're going to mount up and head south. And it's just a short trip through these fields filled with monsters. Just run past all of them and head straight to the location that you see here. Number 6 is actually going to be in the Ankumo Mountains. It's actually in a dungeon, Aquiloc's Head. So we have to head to the mountains first, to that northern triport. And then we're going to speed things up and head east here. This one takes a little while to get to, but there's a few other collectibles that we can pick up along the way, so you don't want to miss those either. And dungeon difficulty does not matter in this situation. Just pick whatever's convenient for you, head in, and we're going to grab the final ingredient. Now, the final ingredient is actually in a secret area off the map. You're going to have to head up to this boulder right here. There's a little switch on the ground. You're going to trigger that switch after killing all the enemies. Now, since we're here, we're going to grab 2 Makoko seeds along the way and also kill a rare monster. Don't worry if you don't want to take the time to do these 2 things, as we will be revisiting each of those items later in their own exclusive guides. All right, and with the final item in hand, we now head back to Prideholme to finish up. So we need to actually bring 3 of these ingredients to the chef down here and have them cook us the meals that we can actually use to get the collectibles. Just go on ahead and click through the menus here. We're going to craft those real quick, and then once we're done, we can actually use them and unlock the collectible slot within our Adventurer's Tome. All right, stop right there. That 6th ingredient that we picked up, that 499-year-old Miro wine, don't make the same mistake I did. Do not use it. We have to wait a full 2 hours. You can be logged in or logged out of the game. It doesn't matter. But we have to wait 2 hours for this to turn from a 499-year-old wine into a 500-year-old wine. And until it does that, we will not get the unlockable. If you use it beforehand by accident like I did the first time, you're going to have to run back through the dungeon and just pick it up again and wait for the full 2 hours. Okay, and that finishes up all the cooking collectibles for today. Now, you may be wondering, what about this 7th collectible right here? Well, unfortunately, this one takes a bit of time to get. Quite a bit of time, in fact. The final collectible requires maximum rapport with Syria in Prideholme, and that can take a number of days to achieve. So we're going to hold off on that for now. Don't worry, we will be coming back to that later once we start the Rapport section of our Adventurer's Tomes guides. Okay, and that concludes this portion of the Adventurer's Tome guide. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss my daily guides and walkthroughs. And as always, if you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below on what you would like me to create a guide for next. And until tomorrow, may you all enjoy your adventures in Arkesia.